Hello, David Zaritsky for the Bond Experience. Welcome back. Just a quick one today, but a pretty interesting and maybe even frequent conversation around cosplay and the James Bond lifestyle. See, let me explain. Today, as I sit here and do this video, I'm about to go to a gala event in New York City. One of my clients is getting an award tonight. We have an entire table of employees. And I decided tonight, I was looking through my closet, going through the suits. And I said, you know something? I'm feeling a little Quantum of Solace-ish, if that's a thing. And I came upon my mohair navy suit, the one that is obviously made by Tom Ford, the Tom Ford shirt. I put on my Quantum of Solace Omega. I've got the tie. This is all screen accurate. I've even got the Tom Ford pocket square. I've got the Church's Phillips shoes on. Yeah, I'm going full screen accurate. But because I'm wearing head to toe that scene that he's actually seen in this poster right here when he's going through the Bolivian desert, he's invited to Green's party and he starts that whole action. He loses his tie. He gets some blood on him. You know the part. It's a lot of time for this suit. It was also my first Tom Ford suit. There's a lot of nostalgic moments, but because it's screen accurate, it could fall under the umbrella of cosplay. Now, cosplay or costume play is something that has been attributed to a lot of fan conventions. Think Dragon Con, think San Diego Comic-Con, where people dress up as Spider-Man and Stormtroopers and Spock and all types of their favorite characters. Hold on a second, isn't that what I'm sort of doing tonight for this gala event? I'm going through and I'm thinking Quantum of Solace, I'm thinking I love James Bond, I live the James Bond lifestyle, I want to dress like my favorite character. I'm dressing like James Bond. Couldn't this be, in the strictest sense, considered cosplay? Well, Your Honor, I'd like to debate that for a moment. You see, cosplay, I believe, is dressing as a character not attributed to yourself. Let me explain what that is. So when someone dresses like Spider-Man, typically they don't have spider powers. Imagine. Or if they dress like Homer Simpson, they're not a kind of a big slob that sits around and is lazy. Or maybe they are. But I certainly am not James Bond. I've never played James Bond. I never will play James Bond. I don't play James Bond in real life. And so anything that I can do around my clothing is really aspirational and inspirational. So let me say that again, aspirational and inspirational. What I've done is I've seen something on Bond and I've said to myself, I love that look. I love the capture and I love the movie. What if I could own a connection to that and wear it in my everyday life? Here it comes, patent pending. This invisible Bond moment of wearing Bond in your daily life. So 99.99%, just like Ivory Soap, don't know that you are wearing James Bond. When you cosplay, when you go as, I'll use Spider-Man again, you want people to know that you are Spider-Man. You're waving the flag of Marvel and saying, I am this character. In the world of James Bond lifestyle, it's more, dare I say, subterfuge. It's more subtle. I'm going to walk into Gotham Hall tonight, swear, it's called Gotham Hall. And nobody's going to say, well, look at him. He's dressed as James Bond. If I walked in with a Spider-Man outfit, it would be, this poor gentleman, is he okay? Is he from Times Square? Does he want $5 getting a picture with me? He's dressed as Spider-Man. So this invisible moment of being able to wear your Bond kit, I'm surrounded by Bond clothing right now, in an invisible manner, in a subtle manner in your everyday life, and it looks incredibly natural. Well, it's like that old saying, only your hairdresser knows. Well, in this case, only your friends know, or your spouses, or your significant others, or you, because when you see me dressed up at an event like this, you're probably analyzing and going, is that the Quantum of Solace watch? Again, David? Yes, it is again. Deal with it. So I put on this suit, love this suit, love the way it fits, looks, makes me feel. I'm going in tonight with a certain amount of confidence. But what I'm not doing is I'm not pretending to be James Bond. I'm not waving the flag and telling everybody, look at me, folks, for this gala event, I dressed as, wait for it, da, 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 James Bond. I'm not doing that. I'm going in as David Zaritsky, inspired by the fuel that propelled the engine of what I wore, James Bond. Fueled by James Bond, inspired by, emulated of James Bond. And I believe, hear me out, Your Honor, I'm almost done with my deposition. I believe that that is not cosplay in its strictest sense. Now, there are those of you out there going, comment, dislike, you are cosplaying, David, what's wrong with you? And that's fine, you're welcome. Welcome to the channel, have fun. There's other channels too, just FYI. But truly, I respect that because some people are saying, hold on a second, you didn't just dress in the tie. You didn't go to your closet and say the tie itself is going to be the moment of James Bond, that little inspirational moment. You didn't just put on the watch. You didn't just put the kerchief or the Algerian love knot, your own little touch, Sophie Harley, ladies and gentlemen. You decided to go head to toe. You did everything. And therefore, just like if I was to wear the No Time to Die commando outfit head to toe out in the towns where I live, and you saw a picture of me, you'd say, oh, he's cosplaying as James Bond. A suit is more subtle. A jacket is a little bit more subtle. It's not quite a full-on costume. As soon as you go full military, like the commando outfit, that tends to look a little cosplay. So I'm quite confident that many of you might buy into my theory, my reasoning, that this is not cosplay. But of course, like any of these things, I am very interested in your opinion and comment below. And I think you're probably going to give it to me, whether I want it or not. So give it to me. And I'm going to head into the city right now, experience tonight. And will I think about Bond from here and there? Yeah. But I'm not going to saunter up to the bar. I probably won't even order a vodka martini. And I more than likely will not be doing James Bond lines tonight. Who am I fooling? Of course I will. But I mean, come on. Mostly, I'm not cosplaying. Anyway, I'll leave you to it for you to decide. This has been David Zaritsky for the Bond Experience. Shoot the cuffs, shoot the cuffs. I'll see you real soon. Take care. Thanks for watching this episode. If you want to be up on the latest from the Bond Experience, just click on this subscribe and subscribe to our channel. You're going to get all the latest and greatest information, plus some exclusive content. And by the way, speaking of content, here's something especially for you, just because we know you. Talk to you soon.